Okay, I wanted to make a video real quick and just show you guys where En Gedi is. I have been working on En Gedi because of its relationship to Masada. Masada is not in the Bible. It is in Josephus, and there is Masada is like the last stand that the Jews took against the Romans, and the story that goes along with it is rather tragic. But it appears to have been near En Gedi. So anyway, I want to show you where En Gedi was. So this is one of the main verses on En Gedi. It says, "The fishers will stand upon it, and from En Gedi to En Eglaim they shall spread their nets. For their fish shall be according to their kinds, as the fish of the main sea, exceeding many." So this is one of the prophecies in Ezekiel talking about when the water runs out from under the temple and the salt sea comes to life and teems with fish. Lots of opinions on what that prophecy actually means and when it takes place, but I'm just here to show you the where, not the when. Okay, so first just let's look up what En Gedi means. Oops, that's the wrong one, hang on. Okay, En Gedi means fountain of a kid, fountain of the kid. Fountain basically means spring. In the Bible, when they use the word fountain, it usually means a spring. So fountain of, I'm assuming, a kid goat. And then En Eglaim, I don't know if I'm saying that right, means fountain of two calves, circular fountain, cyclops. And down here it reads fountain of two calves. And I'm just pointing this out because I'm going to show you where this is as well. Okay, so the Bible tells us that En Gedi is near to the Salt Sea. There's other verses on it too. I'm just trying to do a quick video though. I'm not going super in depth on this. But Josephus says En Gedi, a city that's situated at the lake Asphaltus, which is the Salt Sea. Josephus and others call it that because of the asphalt and the sulfur. And distant 300 furlongs from Jerusalem. So it's on the sea, it's 300 furlongs from Jerusalem. It doesn't say what direction, but it's pretty easy to deduce that it would be to the west, just because of what we already know about the territory around there. So 300 furlongs is going to be roughly 37 miles, give or take. So let's go look at the map. Okay, so here's Jerusalem. So we are just going to drop a line roughly downtown Jerusalem, up here by where the temple is in Salt Lake City. So just roughly draw a line westward, straight line, just as the crow flies. That puts us right at 33 miles and some change right there. Like just doing a straight line. Let's see if we go around, if that is a little more precise. Let's say from here. Let's just say we go around the lake. Yep, so there's 37 and some change right there. So you can see that puts us right in this area, which has a great big spring called, where's the name of it? Timpani Springs. I don't know why it's not showing up on here. The name of it, I mean. Here we go. Timpani Springs, waterfowl, something or other is right here. So, and what I failed to mention previously is En Gedi was known for being a beautiful, lush place full of produce and palm trees and beautiful weather. Excuse me. It's described as being second only to the Jerusalem and how beautiful the area, the valley is there, and full of, beautiful fountains and water and all this. So it is interesting. There's this big spring here. So I'm assuming this is the spring of En Gedi. And then also there's a big storyline about King David and how when he is running from King Saul, and this is where that all went down, and he was on the goat rocks there's all sorts of different things. I'm working on this topic now, so I have a lot more to share, but I just wanted to do a basic video and kind of show you guys where it is. I'm going to add more to it later. So here's En Gedi. I'm assuming this would be En Gedi right here in this area. And then that other I can never pronounce it, here we go, in Engedi, which means spring of two calves, appears to be right here because this is Horseshoe Springs. And if you remember, the description said two springs, two-headed spring. I'll put it up here. I can't remember exactly what it said. Cyclops too. I'm not even sure what a cyclops is, but you can see this is two springs. This is a two-headed spring. Here's head 1, and here's head 2, and they run together right here. So it appears that scripture is referencing that there were, at that point in time when the water ran out from under the temple, there were so many fish in the salt sea that they spread their nets from En Gedi all the way to En Gedi. So I just wanted to show you guys where that is. I also believe, and I'm still hashing out the details on this, but it does look like this lone rock would probably be Escape Rock, which is the rock or mountain or rock that King David and Saul ran around. Saul chased David around the rock. And there's more to that in the location, but just wanted to show you that in this mountain range and different things. So I'm going to come back to this topic and share more. But it appears that the location of Masada would be somewhere right around here. And I currently am strongly leaning towards it being right here. This is called Allen's Fortress. It's a really weird place. They're building a fortress here right now. The measurements fit. I don't know. We'll see. I've been researching that. So anyway, I wanted to share that. Let me know. And if you've ever seen Allen's Fortress, if you're a local person and know anything about Allen's Fortress, please share with me. I am deep down the rabbit hole on Allen's Fortress here. I'm very interested in it. It does actually fit the location of Masada pretty darn well. So anyway, let me know what you guys think.